Greetings. This is for somebody else that asked me how should we be going about when you are working. Now, I'm gonna tell you what you really supposed to be doing when you're working. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing wrong when you're working, and I'm gonna tell you what you should be doing. You see, when you work by law, when you work day by day, you're supposed to get paid cash the same day. And you're not supposed to be working to give back. You're not supposed to be working to get a check every week. And you're not supposed to pay taxes because by law, you're supposed to only pay taxes when you have a business. You are actually doing a service or something like that. Like as far as when you work, you are working for exchange of goods, which is money. So you're not supposed to be paying taxes when you're working. This is where all Americans all around the world are duking themselves and they are just feeding into it. I'm going to say it again. You're not supposed to be paying taxes when you work. If you have a business, you're supposed to pay taxes. Okay, because business is dealing with a service or something like that in that nature and that require taxes. But when you're working for an exchange of goods, then you're not supposed to pay taxes. It's in the law. Go and study and do your research. Now, what's going wrong with you is when you working every day, Monday through Friday or whatever, and you're getting a check. And you have to save up checks or whatever just to pay your rent, do this, to do that, to get by, put a little money up for food and for the future as far as rainy days. Now, that's you're cheating yourself. You're cheating yourself. Like I said in the last video, you might not live to see 75 or a 401k or a retirement plan. You're not guaranteed for that. So if God forbid, something happened to you, then they're going to take everything back from you and you work for nothing. Now I'm going to tell you how it should be. I'm going to tell you how you should be living so you can do it the correct way. The correct way is when you work, right? And you get your check. Before all that, you're supposed to be staying in a haven home, like I could say like a shelter or like a haven home or like a hostel home or something like that, where it's like a organization where you can stay there as long as you need to, and they provide you with food, clothing, and a place to stay, and you gotta pay nothing. And as long as you live a simple life, as long as you're eating and you have a place to lay your head at and you can shower and everything, that's what should count to you for the time being and until the future comes for you to get where you're going. Now, you're supposed to be staying in a haven home. And off this haven home, you're supposed to go to work, get your check, put all your money up. Don't touch it. Your whole check your whole check. Remember the place where you staying at, they're providing deodorant, they're providing toothbrush, they're providing you clothes, they're providing you a place to stay, they're providing all this for you. And you're supposed to take advantage of that. You're supposed to get your check, cash it every week, and put all of it up. Do this for 7 years. Do this every week for 7 years. After 7 years, then you're supposed to go take up, I guess, a trade, or you can start your own independent business. That's what you're supposed to be doing in America. America is a place of business. It's not a place where you're supposed to just work, and be a good slave and say, yeah, I love to work. And then everybody else has been successful and you're still in the same banana boat and you're getting pilled and it's drowning. You supposed to be living to put that money up every week. Every week, y'all. Every week you're supposed to be putting up that check. And when you put up that check every week, you do that for 7 years. And then, because 7 represents completion, imagine how much money you'll have putting up your whole check every week for 7 years. Get your calculator and calculate it out. How much you get. you'd be damn near close to a millionaire. And then after you do that for 7 years, in between those times while you're working, you're supposed to be coming with a business plan or a plan, an independent plan, so you can build your own business with that money. Or you can just ride to the sunset, go to another country and just live, however you want to live, and just do what you do and build resources and, multiply it, let it flourish, That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be working from check to check. You're not supposed to even be getting a check. You're supposed to be getting paid that same day. That's in the books, that's in the law. Now, someone was talking about the 40 acres and a mule. Do you know by law when a person get out of prison, you're supposed to give them the 40 acres, a mule, and a fucking shotgun? That's in the law books, y'all. This is in the law books. They're supposed to give you 40 acres, a mule, and a shotgun. That's in the law. You know what I mean? Remember, treaty supersedes everything. Treaties are to be respected. So, and obeyed. Or there can be penalties and sometimes death penalties according to the treaties that you violate as far as dealing with indigenous people. Now, what's going on now, I want to put this video out because a brother would ask me how you supposed to do when you get money dealing with, a job. It's okay to work, do your thing, but don't spend the money and don't have like a place where you literally gotta pay rent and you gotta put that money up and you're actually robbing yourself because you're giving the money right back to them in a way, and you just having a little bit for you for your enjoyment. So in actuality, you're not really working for a future lifetime unless you got like a bomb job. If you got like a bomb job, then you can do something. But just imagine the people with the bombest jobs and then they have no rent to pay and they stayed in the Haven home. They would be multi-millionaires. And just a person with an average job, if they was to do what I'm telling you what to do, you would be close to a millionaire. You would be hella wealthy. Stop worrying about, oh, I need some shoes, I need these, I need that. The place where you're at, this organization, they provide you with clothes. They provide you just to get by for 7 years. I know you can do 7 years and just think about after 7 year payoff, you'll be fucking wealthy. What you'll rather do, you'll rather work for the rest of your life and get a check every week and struggle and wait for something to happen, or you're gonna make a sacrifice for 7 years and knowing after 7 years you're gonna be damn near wealthy. Anybody will go for the 7 years and say after 7 years I'll be wealthy. Then plus on the side, whatever else you do on the side to make money, you putting up, so you definitely gonna be wealthy. So that's how you're supposed to do in America. You're not supposed to work to get a check to give it back to pay rent. You're supposed to be staying somewhere where you're not paying, where you're wearing like, the same shoes. So what? So what if they talk about if you wearing the same clothes? In a couple of years, you're gonna be richer than them, and then you're gonna come back looking like A1. And guess where they gonna be at the same place, and you're gonna be getting the last laugh. That's how that goes. That's what it said, the last standing. You're gonna be the last one standing while they still on the bottom. So this is how you should be, constructing yourself as far as with a job. When you get a job, y'all, do not work to pay rent. Stay somewhere where is where they're providing things for you for 7 years. And then after that, you blow up. And by that time, you should have a mission plan on what kind of business you want to put in or whatever you want to do or however or whatever. Now, another person asked me about the credit cards and everything. Well, get your little credit cards, whatever. Build some credit. It's good to get credit. It's good. You can cash out the minimum on certain credit cards. When you get credit cards, cash out the minimum, and get multiple credit card, cash out the minimum, and start paying each one of them back. Have them paying each other back, and the interest go up. That's all you got to do. Cash out the minimum, pay off the other credit card, the interest go up. Cash out the minimum, take that one out, pay the other one, it goes back, and just keep doing it. Keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And the interest will go up all the time. So don't cash out the maximum on your credit cards. Cash out the minimum, and then it'll go up when you pay it back or whatever. And you just do a lot of credit cards like that, and you'll kind of be wealthy in credit. That's the like low key secret. And you can do it. Are certain ways you can do it by getting money from the bank, and and your credit score. You can cash out the minimum on your credit score. You can get money from your credit score. That's why they use your credit for like a down payment on a home. You be like, yeah, I can jump off the lot with these points because it's really credit. It's cash credit. You know what I mean? It's not, it don't exist, but it's there. Same thing. You can cash out on your credit. You can cash out the maximum on your credit, and then you cash out the maximum on your credit, then if you having a business where it's going to be multiplying, then you can pay it back, and then your credit goes up so good at the point where you can go anywhere out here in the road and you just walk out with it, just like that. That's how you do it. So yeah, uh, that's to answer your question. That's how you do it. Open up nonprofit organizations. If you do open up a business, open up your own nonprofit organization and do a tax write-off to your own nonprofit organizations. And you ain't got to worry about, all that other stuff, or get you a couple of friends, some family, open up some nonprofits and just keep the money in the family. Tax write-off, for this or for that. You know what I mean? Keep the money in the family and you could. So you got to do, remember, people that pay taxes are the only ones that have businesses. If you have a job, you're working for an exchange of goods, which is tender cash. So that means you're not supposed to be paying taxes. Listen, go look it up. So you're cheating yourself when you pay taxes. You just got to confront the IRS and everybody that you are aware of what the hell is going on. And there's certain paperwork that you can file, so you ain't got to pay taxes when you work, because you're not supposed to pay taxes when you work. Only business owners pay taxes because they have a business. You don't have a business. So, yeah. And if they're pushing it that hard, they see you as a corporate entity anyway. So you are a business. On the other hand, on a negative aspect, yeah, they look at you as a business because you have all capital letters in your name. So they look at you as a corporate. So they supposed to be giving you money as far as with your name and everything. That's another subject. But yeah, uh, that's what I want to talk about. All right. Shalom, our praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshua, Barakatah, and keep the commandments.